in a child's pose. And in this version of child's pose, you're welcome to take the knees wide as you like, or you can keep the shins parallel. If it feels better to take more of a fetal position style, bringing the calves and thighs to touch, know that that option is available. And right away, settle into the physicalness of this shape. Stretch the fingertips wide. Settle the hips heavier to the floor. Turn on your breath. And that may mean noticing the breath, bringing a sort of awareness and aliveness to the body's natural process. Or it may look like breathing in and out of the nose. Or even creating a slight constriction in the throat, Ujjayi style. Observe your thoughts. As if your mind was a lake, and any thought is a ripple. And you're able to remain floating in the lake of your mind, letting each thought ripple in and out. And come back to breath. Let your inhale and exhale smooth out. If you would like a slight shoulder stretch, thread your right arm under, dropping your right ear to the floor. And if this stretch interrupts the smoothness of your breath, you have permission to back out. Take this shoulder stretch to the opposite side. Thread your left arm under. Child's pose. Tabletop. Intuitively move your body. Can look formally like cat and cow or informally like whatever you need it to. And as if you were moving your body for the very first time, notice and observe from a place of curiosity, non-judgment, how you feel. When you're ready, downward facing dog, continue to move, feel, and explore this shape. As if for the very first time, notice the strength it takes in your body, the stability of the bones. And also notice the flexibility in the hamstrings, the tops and bottoms of the arms. Find strength and stillness. Breathe smooth just like before. With our lungs now upside down, find a big full breath. Nice. Forward fold. This can happen in the top, center, back of the mat. Place your pinky toes on the outside edges of the mat as you ragdoll your arms. Soften your kneecaps and sway forward, back, side to side. Loosen the kneecaps, the back of the head and neck. Get a little wilder, freer, bigger in the movements. Release and prepare to twist. Bend the right knee, place the right hand, and open up to the left. Lengthen from the sitting bones to the crown of the head and squeeze and twist just a little more. Switch sides. Forward fold. Turn your pointer finger straight ahead. Broaden across the chest. Flatten the palms into the floor. Soften the knees. Breathe in, create length. Breathe out, empty out completely. And then hop your big toes to touch in the center. Nice. Halfway lift, slide your hands up your thighs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Hands to prayer in the center of your chest. Find a big, smooth breath here. As we move throughout this practice, let your breath be your guide. If you find your breath is shortened or feels impossible, back out. However that looks, you're in charge. Step to the top of the mat if you haven't already. Inhale, Tadasana. Stretch your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Right foot, step it back. Runner's lunge. Hi, friend. Rock your hips forward and back. And bring your right kneecap all the way down. Right toes stay tucked. Good. Breathe in, sweep your arms up to the sky. Keep the belly strong. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Pause and hold here. Find that same turning of the fingertips and opening across the chest. Inhale, lengthen from head to heel. Exhale, drop your knees, chest and chin to the floor, hips stay lifted. Inhale, little baby cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, press back, downward facing dog. Nice. Right foot steps forward, runner's lunge. Rock your hips. And drop the left kneecap down to the floor, toes stay tucked. Inhale, drop the hips, lift the heart and the fingertips. Exhale, fold forward, step your left foot to meet your right. Halfway lift, fold. Tadasana, Urdhva Hastasana, gaze towards the fingertips. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Left foot steps back, runner's lunge. Rock here. Drop the kneecap down. Breathe in, hips low, fingertips high. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, drop knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, roll forward, little baby cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, press back, downward facing dog. Left foot, runner's lunge. Grow really long through the spine, then drop the back knee. Nice. Breathe in, hips low, heart high. Exhale, fold forward, top of the mat. Halfway lift, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, gaze towards the thumbs. A little faster this time. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, right foot, low lunge. Steps all the way back. Inhale, hips low, heart high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Knees are fine. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Right foot, runner's lunge. Breathe in, lengthen.
Exhale, drop the back knee. Inhale, lift the arms, look at the thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, fold. Tadasana. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Left leg, low lunge. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg, runner's lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, keep the length, drop the knee. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward. One more round, halfway lift. Fold. Tadasana. Urdhva Stasana, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Right leg, low lunge. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, down dog. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg, low lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift the heart. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Tadasana. Last side, fold forward. Lift halfway. Left foot, low lunge. Inhale, heart high. Downward facing dog. High plank. Low plank. Urdhva Mukha, up dog. Adho Mukha, down dog. Left leg, low lunge, lengthen. Drop the back knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Tadasana. Hands to prayer, heart center. Look down at the feet, get them hips distance apart. Utkatasana, chair pose. Drop the hips low to the floor. Bend the elbows 90 degrees like goalpost, and I'll turn to face you. Inhale, stretch the elbows a little wider, and exhale, wrap the muscles around the side bodies and draw the forearms to touch. Good. Inhale, use the muscles behind the heart to move the arms far apart. Exhale, squeeze them back in towards center. Good. One more. You should feel a little warmth around the back side of the body. Exhale, curl it in. Good. Chair pose. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Let it go. Right foot, 3-point. 1, 2 to curl it in tight. Runner's lunge. Plant the foot in between the hands. Keep the fingertips down, crawl them forward, lengthen to the sides, and float. Grounded warrior 3. Press the left heel towards the back of the room. And then find a standing cheetah. So curl the left knee in towards the chest. Left hand can come to the left knee. Curl the nose in closer towards the kneecap. Soften the right knee and come to standing stork pose, or left kneecap. Lift straight up to the sky. Embrace the wobbles. Stand up a little taller. Come through airplane or maybe warrior 3. Catch a little wind. And step it back. Crescent. Revolve side angle. Drop your left hand to the floor and spin around the center of your spine. Lift the heart a little higher. Look up to the right hand. Nice, and then roll over to the outer blade of the left foot and find a front supported side plank. Right foot will naturally move to protect the hip. Press down through the left hand, lift up through the right side, stretch the right elbow over the ear. Inhale. Exhale, side down vinyasa, hover the left hip. 2 more. Inhale, lift up, expand. Exhale, hover. Last round, breathe in and out. Coming back into this front supported side plank. Roll over, high plank. Downward facing dog, lift the hips or flow. Your breath is your key. If you're not breathing, what's the point? Left leg, 3 points. Want you to curl it in. Runner's lunge. Grounded warrior 3, crawl the fingertips forward, float the right heel. Standing cheetah, curl the right knee in towards the nose, nose in towards knee. Stork pose. Flex and lift up, extend both arms to the sky. Crescent lunge, take your time. Keep the length in the side bodies. Revolve side angle. Broaden across the left side of the chest. Front supported side plank. Roll over to the right foot, adjust the left. Beautiful. Inhale, extend the left elbow over the ear, stretch to the left side. Exhale, side down vinyasa, hover the right hip. 2 more, breathe in and out. Nice, last round. Lift up, expand out, high plank, low plank, up dog, downward facing dog. Pause and breathe. Expand the lungs, not just in the front side of the chest, but think about the side bodies and maybe even the backs of the lungs. Yeah. And roll it forward, high plank. Broaden across the collarbones. Roll over to the left foot, finding side plank Vashisthasana. And if you wanted to front support it again, you can. Otherwise, keep the feet stacked. Lift the right hip a little higher, lift the right foot, and step it forward into a crescent lunge. Keep your hips low to the ground. And open it out into warrior 2. Hip points are wide. Find a little flow here. Inhale, press down, lift up. You can give yourself a high five if you need a little encouragement. And then exhale, drop the hips even lower, warrior 2. 2 more. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, drop it low. Last round, breathe in. Pause, grow even longer. Breathe out. Peaceful warrior. Straight-legged peaceful warrior. And then take a moment to check in with the right shoulder blade, the right rib cage. You can feel it with your left hand. All right, now fully aware, float into balancing half moon. And that place you just checked out on the right side body, strengthen. Option to float the right hands, but keep the muscles behind the heart and around the rib cage working. Nice, and step it right back, warrior 2. Straight-legged peaceful warrior. Triangle. Keep the right side body nice and long and turn it more towards the left corner, left side of the mat. Option to extend your left elbow over your ear, or come into the half bind, wrap the left arm around the back, reaching for the inner right thigh. Support the low spine, squeeze belly in tight, and option to extend the right arm forward. Good, turn the heart and gaze up, breathe in. Breathe out, release the bind. Coming into a lizard lunge. Keep the back knee lifted. Drop both hands inside of the right leg. And drop it down, coming into a quad stretch. I like to walk my right foot a little wider, giving myself more space. Keeping it twisted gives you a little more surface area, a little more accessibility to twist. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Your choice how you get there. Step, flow, crawl. The options are endless. Roll it forward, high plank. Find your strength and openness across the chest. Vashisthasana, roll to the right side. Lift the left hand, lift the left hip, lift the left foot. Coming through cheetah, crescent lunge, top of the mat. Sink the hips a little lower. And then open it out, warrior two. I'm going to turn so I can see you. Drop the hips really low as you settle into this side. Find your flow. Inhale, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Two more. Last round. Peaceful warrior. Straight-legged peaceful warrior, and then check in with the left side. Feel those muscles wrapping around the side ribs, the shoulder blade, even like lining the armpit. All right, fully aware, float into balancing half moon. Activating that muscle group that's like a little shoulder girdle, keeping you strong and protected. Nice, warrior two, float it back down. Beautiful. Straight-legged peaceful warrior, triangle. Again, keep that length and strength in the left side and use it as a turning point to open up more. Nice. Extend the right elbow overhead or go for the half bind. Support the lumbar spine, squeeze the low belly in, and extend the bottom arm forward. Nice. Unbind the pretzel. Lizard lunge. Spin the right heel as you drop down inside the left leg. Twisting quad stretch. Create space. Walk the left pinky toe to the outer edge. It's all about the length in the side bodies and the space in the heart. Downward facing dog. Breathe big. If you're not breathing, what's the point? Expand the breath into the side ribs, the backs of the ribs. Right foot, 3-point. Cheetah, curl it in. 3-point, lift it up. Cheetah number 2, curl it in tighter. Last round, 3-point. Cheetah. Skandasana, deep side bending lunge. Step the right foot down and I'll mirror you and turn the left toes up. Yeah. Sink the hips low to the floor. Then start to lift up out of the hips and finding balancing half moon once more. Right toes point forward, left foot lifts. Nice, and slowly step it back, warrior two. Revolve side angle, twist. Then look down at your left hand and see what it would require to lift your right foot. You can use your right hand to assist you. And then we're going to step it straight back into our side plank, Vashisthasana. 3 side bound vinyasas or hold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover the left hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Last round, breathe in and out. Lift back up. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. 2 more breaths. We've got 1 more side. Left leg, 3 points. Exhale, cheetah, curl it in. 3-point lift. Cheetah number 2. Last round, 3-point. Cheetah. Skandasana. Deep side bending lunge. Left foot steps forward, right toes peel up. So even here, keep that length in the side bodies and that openness across the chest. Balancing half moon. Turn the left toes, float the right. Activate the muscles around the shoulders, squeeze the belly in, support the low spine. Beautiful. Warrior 2, step it back. Revolve side angle. And take the same sort of playtime exploration. And then when ready, step the left foot back, side plank. Hold here, side down vinyasas, inhale. Exhale, hover the right hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last round, in, out. High plank. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Create space forward, back, sides. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, empty out completely, hop forward, Malasana, yogi squat. Toes point out. You're welcome to sit your hips on blocks or books if you have them. Or give yourself a high five and press the knees out and the heart high. So again, we've been creating length in the side bodies. We've been breathing high into the heart. So keep all of those mechanics in place as we try on our crow pose. And I like to walk my feet in so I can get my knees in the backs of my arms instead of the sides. So then I'm lengthening so long through my belly, my neck gets long. Lean forward. Keep everything hugged in. Good. Keep lengthening through the side bodies, squeezing in through the spine, and opening up across the heart. Beautiful. And give whatever you're doing one more big, long, best try. Malasana, yogi squat. This time give yourself the opposite high five. Place the backs of the hands together. Sway side to side if that feels good. Maybe even kind of roll the wrist around. Downward facing dog. Step or flow. 3 breaths. Hold strong. Right leg 3-point. Dragon's lunge. And hold for 3 breaths. If you want to keep it active, you can. Soften the hands. Soften the jaw. But keep the length in the spine. And drop on down. Half pigeon, deer pose. Whichever version is working for you in this moment. My hips have been extra tight lately, so deer pose, lots of support has been my go-to. Right away notice if you're still breathing. Oh yeah. With that awareness, allow yourself to become almost intoxicated with your own breath, enamored with your body's natural mechanism of purification, of rejuvenation. Have you ever taken the time to just fall madly in love with your own breath? If you have, the path may be easy to find or not. Either way, let yourself be carried away by the melody and rhythm, efficiency of your own breath. Five or so more breaths here. See if you can soften and surrender even more into the shape. Efforting less. Take your time, being slow. Circle your hips, whatever way makes sense. On your own way and time, find Dragon's Lunge on your left side. Take your 5 breaths to settle in. Half pigeon when ready. Take your time. Your breath guides you into the safest shape for this moment. Not the safest shape of yesterday or maybe tomorrow. Or that one half pigeon your ego remembers as being the half pigeon. Our breath invites us to be present. Our breath reminds us to slow down. And then mindfully breathing in the shapes will stay protected and won't hurt ourselves. Most of my injuries have come from the ego getting in the way. My breath keeps me honest. 5 more in this shape. Slowly release the shape, keep the breath flowing. We'll meet in a forward fold of some sort. It can look like legs extended long, in like a butterfly, or out wide. Take the one that facilitates and encourages breath at its fullest, most easeful capacity. Sit up. Make your way onto your back. Draw your knees in, create little circles, one direction and the other.
happy baby. Pull the knees in towards the armpits, flex the feet towards the sky. You can stay here and let this be your inversion, or you can take it into something else. Hips on a block, full shoulder stand. Or if you have a wall handy, you're welcome to place the feet on the wall. Inversions are a chance to practice full present breaths with our world turned upside down. And nothing makes sense. We can practice choosing our breath. Choose presence versus running away, daydreaming, numbing. We can learn to be perfectly okay with what is happening now. No matter how topsy-turvy. And shoulder stands, make time for plow. Slowly roll out. Hook your knees into the chest. Drop your to the left, open up to the right, final twist. Flatten, settle the shoulder blades into the floor. Untwist. Cleansing breath. Retwist, opposite direction. Untwist. Take something symmetrical. It can be as simple as hugging the knees and the chest in towards one another. Or any other shapes that are calling to you. Once you feel complete, move yourself into a shape of final rest. Taking any other shapes or support you need. Breathe in. Let it go. 2 more. Breathe in. Sigh it out. Last round. Let it go. Shavasana. Let your breath breathe you. Breathe in. Let it go. Slowly allow the breath to deepen. Expanding not only the tops of the ribs, but also the side, back ribs. Feel like you can inhale from the crown of the head and pull it all the way down the spine. And then exhale, send the breath from the toes or maybe the pubic bone out and down. And then inhale, take the opposite breath. Draw the breath from the toes, up the legs, the spine, to the crown of the head. And exhale, send the breath from the crown of the head out and up. Do that again. Inhale, draw your awareness from the crown of the head, and it's like you're cleansing and sweeping the entirety of the body, drawing the awareness down. Then exhale, send everything out to the bottoms of the feet and also the pubic bone. Inhale, draw awareness energy from the soles of the feet, the pubic bone, up the legs, up the spine, up the throat, back of the head and neck to the crown of the head. And exhale, send everything out the top of the head. A few more rounds of sweeping your awareness down and through and up and back out. One more round of breath. Release control in the breath. Enliven the fingertips and toe tips.
rotate your wrists and ankles. Full body stretch, arms and legs. In your own way and time, come to a seat. Press your palms to touch like prayer, lift your heart. We'll seal this practice with one Om. You can join me in making the sound or listen. Breathe in. My breath is so grateful for your breath. For we are truly breathing the same air. We can remain connected across time and space. My light sees and honors your light. Thank you so much.